watering day. Contrary to this video's title, I don't have a set watering day for my plants. It does vary day to day, plant to plant. What I always start with is checking the soil, getting your fingers down into it, figuring out which plants are the driest, checking foliage to make sure that there aren't any pests. I've really gotten to know my plants this way. I start by giving them a pre-watering drink. This helps moisten the soil and aerate it and allow the roots to take up as much water as possible on the second go-around. Soil can get compacted, especially if you go for a week or two without watering. In the winter and for my epiphytes, I tend to wait until the soil is mostly dry. I try not to let it get to the point where the leaves are puckered and withering. It's a delicate balance finding what each plant wants. I'm still learning this one. It seems to be bouncing back. It was touch and go for a while because I underwatered it. There you go, friend. I always check to make sure that if any water is coming out of the drainage holes and into the trays, it's probably good to go. If not, a second round of watering is due. I've tried bottom watering my plants before and found it a little tricky for my setup and situation. I do try as much as I can to get the soil and not the foliage when I water. That doesn't always happen. Success. I found that my plants under my LED grow lights tend to dry out just as quickly as if they were in natural sunlight, especially this top shelf of my small hoya. This requires more frequent waterings. I keep all of the small ones together on this shelf for that very reason. It's starting to get a bit crowded though. This is where the long spouted watering can comes in infinitely handy. Usually when I'm watering, I take the time to wipe down the shelves and clear them of any dust and debris. This ensures that the plants on the bottom shelves are getting an ample amount of light from above. cleaning these shelves can be intensely satisfying. Just run over them with a wet rag, followed by a dry microfiber cloth. Good as new. It's not really a chore moving my plants around on watering day. I get an almost zen-like appreciation for their placement and the design that I've implemented in my spaces. I repeat the process shelf by shelf, checking for any pests and generally checking in with the plants. On these shelves I have my larger jungle cacti on the bottom. This Thanksgiving cactus was gifted to me by one of my best friends several years ago. It was just a cutting. As you can see, I have all of my jungle cacti in terracotta. This has worked well for them and for me. I really enjoy that uniform terracotta look against the white walls, the glass, and the white of the shelf. These shelves are wonderful. I've added some artistic touches and other decorative items. Moving from room to room, the process continues, testing the soil to see which plants are the thirstiest. I'm constantly trying to discover how best to set up this corner. Although it's in a western window, it doesn't receive as much light as you'd think. In my northern window, my diva plants those are perfect. Not quite ready for another drink. My smallest Hoya are still grouped together in my office area. This is so that they're constantly in my presence and I don't forget about them. Some wonderful new growth. difficult to hold a camera and water plants. I seem to be missing more than I'm watering. I've really gotten to know a lot of my plants. Even though they're in different types of pots, ceramic, plastic, terracotta, getting to know them by feel has been really important for me. By feel and by touch, I rarely have to use my water meter anymore. Once I'm done, this is my favorite activity. Hanging out with a cup of coffee and enjoying the company of the plants I've just spent time taking care of. These are the moments I just really, really enjoy this hobby. I know all of you share that sentiment, so until next time, enjoy your plants. Because I certainly will be.